U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in the Middle East to push all stakeholders and especially Hamas to accept the deal on the table for a ceasefire and ultimately end the war in Gaza. VOA's congressional correspondent Catherine Gibson filed this story.
A new look at the raid this past weekend as Israeli special forces rescued hostages held by Hamas since last October. Joy for the hostages' families Monday as they welcomed their loved ones home.
We are so grateful to the IDF for the brave rescue that brought Almog home to us. But the remaining hostages need a deal to get home safely.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken back in the region Monday for meetings with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said Hamas is the only party that has not agreed to the deal.
Does Hamas want to end this conflict, end this war that it started, or not? We'll find out. But it's clear that virtually the entire world has come together in support of the proposal.
The war began last October when Hamas launched a surprise attack on Israel, killing 1,200 people. Gaza's health ministry, which does not distinguish civilians and combatants, says more than 36,000 Palestinians have died since the beginning of hostilities. The United Nations Security Council overwhelmingly passed a resolution Monday endorsing the ceasefire plan.
Palestinian civilians are living through sheer hell through no fault of their own. And the humanitarian situation in Gaza has gotten worse and worse and worse.
The ceasefire deal outlined by the United States 10 days ago would allow for the release of the remaining 120 Israeli hostages in captivity. A senior Hamas official told Reuters that Blinken's comments about the ceasefire were biased. Catherine Gibson, VOA News.